and Sarah, and we've been traveling through Peru for the last couple of months, and today we are in the white city of Arequipa.
And we're going to be showing you why it's called the White City, and we're going to start at the Ruta del Sillar.
That's right. So we've been going on a lot of tours recently, and as great as that's been, we want to do this independently today, so we're gonna see how this goes.
But there's not a lot of research online about how to get there independently, so we're gonna just kind of take you guys along for the ride. We'll share the prices of things, and we're just kind of hoping we make it there.
So let's see how this goes.
Hola, buenos días.
Hola, buen día.
Okay, so we're using Cabify to get around the city. It's honestly the best way to do it because it's the most reliable. We were told online that if you go downtown, it's like 40 or 50 soles, whereas this was not even 20 soles to use Cabify. We're not sponsored by Cabify, but we just really believe in their services.
Please sponsor us though.
Yes, sponsor us, Cabify, please. So we have made it to the Ruta del Sillar. This particular point is called Añashuayco. It's hard to say, but it's 5 soles to get in per person. I tried to make a little bit of a joke to see if we could get a Peruvian price, but they didn't really like that. But
she did laugh. It was fun.
Usually, when you go to these places, Peruvians get in a little bit cheaper. But I mean, 5 soles each. I think we can. I think we can cover it. I think we can cover it.
So essentially, this is a giant quarry. So it is an active quarry where they are like chopping off the volcanic stone. So there's tons of these in the area. I think I read that there's maybe like 40 different quarries, but there's only 2 spots that you can actually go as tourists to visit. So we're just gonna explore and kind of, there's supposed to be people working, and we're just gonna like see what we see.
See what we see. Let's see.
Let's go.
This is hilarious.
This is really funny.
I love it though. I love like the actual like detail of the carvings and stuff too.
Yeah, and the texture, like all these different, I don't know, colored stones. Feels like it should be one of those ones like in the mall as a kid, you know, the little horse rides. You pay 25 cents to do that.
Just like an actual like rocking horse.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Eric gets the noble steed. I gotta ride the ass. Hey buddy! Best friends forever! Okay, they even have the bathrooms made of these stone and they look like little igloos. We feel so at home. It's like Canada. This is what we live in at home.
This is exactly what Canada looks like.
This is exactly what Canada looks like. Okay, I'm actually gonna use it though, so don't follow me. So these quarries are the reason that Arequipa is called the White City. So this is all volcanic stone, and then essentially workers just come and crush it up into these little blocks. I mean, not little actually, huge blocks. And that's pretty much what most of the buildings in the city are built of. It's just all blocks of this volcanic stone. It's really cool to be here and just experience it.
I think the coolest part is that there's just all these carvings everywhere of this white stone. So there's these big like statues that they're creating, but there's also carvings within like the quarry walls as well, which is really cool. You have to pay to get into these like smaller areas to get closer pictures. It's usually like 1 to 3 extra soles, but I can see them from here, so I'm just gonna not do that.
We already rode the horses.
We already rode the horses. Yeah, I don't need much more.
Man, exploring this quarry is really beautiful on its own, but honestly watching these guys work and carve out these sculptures is incredible. Like, they're using power tools and then little tools and just hacking at these things. It's just amazing. It's amazing to watch. It's so impressive. This is so funny because some of the sections you have to pay and they like perfectly place it so you can't get a good photo without paying like the 1 sol. And like look at the angle we get right now. Is it worth 1 sol to get a different angle of this bull? I don't know.
So behind me you can see the most famous sculpture here in the Ruta del Sillar, and it is a replica of the ancient ruins of Petra in Jordan, and it's pretty cool. Obviously a lot of people want to take photos here, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now that we've shown you what the quarry looks like, we're going to one more spot to show you what it looks like before it becomes all of this.
Okay, so when we first arrived at this place, we arranged with our taxi driver that he agreed that he would wait for us here, and we would pay him like 40 soles, so like 10 bucks to wait while we just explore the place. But apparently we took a little bit too long because we just got back to the parking lot and he is nowhere to be found. So he definitely ditched us, and now we gotta find a way to get to the next place / back to the city. Wish us luck. Knew today was gonna be an adventure, but just started walking through a quarry. I have no idea where we're going.
This is a literal desert.
There's probably a reason people pay $12 to go on a tour.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with anything else.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's good. So we almost weren't going to go to this next spot, but we ended up finding a taxi on the side of the highway, and it's going to cost us about 25 soles just to go to a place called Colibrillas, and yeah, we're just going to go check that out.
And then he said he's going to wait there for us, so hopefully he actually waits.
So although it's only like 10 kilometers to get here, it was like a half-hour cab ride.
And you're just like literally in the middle of nowhere. It's like on these mining roads. It feels like we're on Mars. And there's a couple of times where we were like, I don't know for sure if this is a real place that we're going. But thankfully our cab driver is super nice. He agreed to wait, so we're gonna just go down into the canyon and show you what it's like.
And we don't really have to pay anything here by the looks of it, so bonus. Okay, this is super cool, but there's like all these little bugs and stuff. We're just getting eaten alive in here. So we're moving along pretty quick. But it is so cool.
I'm getting eaten alive.
Let's hurry it up, Sarah.
Literally my
We're getting eaten.
Are destroyed. Bring bug spray.
Bring bug spray.
So this is really cool to be at this spot now, because this is essentially what the other quarry looked like before people started chipping away at it. So this is all volcanic stone, and it's essentially worn away by water, and this is what it looked like before it became a quarry. And that quarry is now so wide. So just imagine it being like this narrow before, but this is just, it looks so cool. It's so cool to just wander throughout this volcanic stone. Parkour! Whoa, I'm so cool.
Action.
Action.
Action shot.
Action wear. Action. Absolutely nothing but action wear. Good thing I'm wearing my rock climbing shoes. Wow. Beautiful. So this place turned out to be even cooler than both of us expected. I think Eric's pretty happy I convinced him to come in the end, even though it was a little bit complicated. I still wouldn't go on a tour just because the tours seem super rushed through these places, but I would say maybe arrange a taxi in Arequipa already that'll bring you to both places and for sure wait for you, because that in-between part was a little bit complicated, but definitely worth trying to make it to this one too. It is super awesome. But now that we've shown you where all of this white volcanic stone comes from, we're gonna show you where it ends up. We have made it back to Arequipa. We are in the center of town at Plaza de Armas, And as you can see, this is where all of those white stones ended up, because all the way around, in a full 360, all these buildings are made of those volcanic stone blocks. Eric's drinking a Coke and not helping at all. So it is really beautiful here at the center of town. And yeah, it's just really cool to see where all this white stone comes from. Look what we found, it's our friends!
Look at this. What are the chances?
What's up?
What's going on, brother?
We're like filming and we're like, we're gonna come here to
Yeah, I think I just highlight you.
subscribe! Drew and Alex, they're awesome!
So just as we saw at the Ruta del Sillar, the stonework here in Arequipa is beautiful. Like just the intricate little like artisanal designs on all of the buildings and entranceways and everything here in Arequipa are absolutely stunning, and it's just really cool that yeah, that art is actually just not lost here in Arequipa. It's very interesting.
Well, that was quite the adventure today.
Even so, it was really cool to be able to go see the Ruta del Sillar, and it was totally worth it to see.
Yeah, don't miss that if you come to Arequipa. It was really cool to learn about the White City at that place, and we definitely recommend going there.
That's right. If you like this video, throw down a like, and if you want to see more of our faces and more of Peru
And crazy adventures that we go on.
be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.